All right, good afternoon, people. How's the world out there? Well, it's probably the same as it was last night when I went to bed at, I don't know, 5 in the morning, something like that. I don't know. All wrapped up into this. My opinions on the Gabby Petito case and Brian Laundrie case is Brian screams terrorist. All of his tactics that he used, controlling uh, burner phones, laptops, uh, a great mountain man. Yeah, exactly. It screams terrorist to me. But they'll never come out and say that. Why? Well, because we would have reason to sue the government for negligence, incompetence to control a country and patrol it the right way. So, that's just my opinion. Am I right? Well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, you know. But his tactics he is using to stay ahead of law enforcement uh, scream terrorist. You look at him and it just screams terrorist, terrorist, serial killer, whatever you want to call it. They're really both the same. I mean, there's really not too much of a difference. They kill massive amounts of people, both of them. Uh, I don't know what to say. So I woke up this morning. I'm on YouTube. Upchurch is flipping out. I don't know. This is what I don't understand. The kid has got talent. He can probably go country. He can go rap. He can go rock and roll. The kid's got money, houses. He's got everything, and he's on YouTube getting pissed off. You know, and I commented on there why he was, dude, chill. You got a beautiful house. You got money. You got a beautiful girlfriend, houses, cars. Chill. You're doing it. These people got in his head, and he's all pissed off. And you know, what can, he's all hyped up on that dew, that Mountain Dew. Sprung. What's he on? The dew. Good God. Crack? Nope. White China? Nope. Mountain Dew. Soda pop. I don't know what's wrong with the world. I don't know. But thank God I'm retired. Thank God. But, anyways, back to the Laundrie case. What have they found out? Nothing much. Same old thing. The tactics he's using screams terrorism. He's from New York. Uh, you know, it just screams terrorism. Uh, uh, is it possible he was on radar the whole time? And they decided, well, he's got to go. Uh, yeah, yeah. Black Ops, Special Forces might have came in, got him. FBI sitting there scratching their head. Where'd he go? He's gone. He's now with Bin Laden at the bottom of the sea. So yeah, it all screamed terrorism, and of course you wouldn't find that out. Hold on, I got to get some coffee real quick. So yeah, it screams terrorism. And there should be a bulletin that we put out, just like when there's a tornado, just like when there's a hurricane, a tsunami. We should put bulletins out. Man, man, man. This is not a test. Man, man, man. There are terrorists in our country. Man, man, man. Be safe. You know, we should really, if you want to be the best, you got to be the best. You can't say you're the best as your people get slaughtered and we got a bunch of nut jobs running around this country. So the world's changing. A lot of people are getting pissed off at me because I'm commenting on their things, on their crime things or whatever. This guy's a terrorist. He's gone. And there ain't nothing anyone could do about it. He's gone. If he is alive, he soon will be gone. Even if he is alive and they catch him, he will be on his way to Guantanamo Bay. That kind of rhymed right there. I could be a rapper. Why? Because the tactics that he is using are terrorist attacks or terrorist tactics. Meaning all the burner phones, all the laptops, and all the way he's been acting and moving one step. Terrorists do that in the mountains, so we don't pinpoint where they are and take them out with one swift heat-seeking missile. So, yeah, that's just my opinion on it. And other people got their opinions on things or whatever. Gabby Petito is not the first person he's killed. And I think Gabby Petito knew a lot more than what she was leading up to or thinking. And she knew too much, seen too much, and finally said, this is nuts. You know, and cracked. And he probably offed her and did the boot scoop boogie. If he is in America, if he is alive, if he's even alive, and he stayed in America, he will go down as the most stupidest terrorist ever in the United States or world. You know, my guess, he probably jumped on a plane or a boat and he's out of America or in Mexico or in a country that he'll be harbored and could do more damage to America, even if he did take off to Mexico or Canada, you know. That's all I'm saying. My guess, if the boys got wind of it, was tracking them, they lost track of them, and you got a string of bodies popping up, well, the boys might have went ahead and moved in, and he's gone. You won't find him. You won't find him. Or he took off and split from America. But if they catch him in America, he'll go down as one of the most idiotic, stupid terrorists ever in the world. Yeah, my guess, I'm with some people. He's out of here, gone. If our boys didn't get him first, if our boys got wind of it, he's gone. You ain't gonna find him. If he didn't kill himself. No, a lot of people are saying, nah, he didn't kill himself. There's no way. Oh, if he's a terrorist, he would have killed himself. If my hunch is right and everything is adding up, sure, he would have killed himself. That's what terrorists do. They'll kill themselves to take out 20, 30 people or whatever. And the body count is climbing out there. I think there's 6 people now out there, 7 people that have come up dead. So, yeah, is it possible he went ahead and killed himself? Oh, sure. Everyone's saying, no, he's a coward. No, no, terrorists, that's what they do. When they run out of time or can't do anything, what do? They kill themselves. Makes sense to me. You know, makes sense to me. And that's what it is we're tracking them. And some of these people are pissed. Why? Well, because they're tracking these people, and then they're coming up to these people that are friends with them and saying, "Hey, did you know this guy's a terrorist? Or using terrorist techniques?" We don't know. What are you talking about? Well, they could be. They got a lot of money, so therefore and it didn't make sense. He took off. He flew back to Florida, and then he flew back to Wyoming, and and supposedly they were hurting the whole time for money and arguing about money and all this while they were traveling. It makes total sense. And then where'd the money come from that he bought a round trip ticket to go there and back? Where'd that money come from? I don't know, maybe his parents or whatever. But they're all suspects. Parents, everybody now. They're not covering it up. Some people got in and they're digging into it. And this is exactly what the government has been saying, that it's a big giant ring. It's a terrorist ring. Fueled by drugs, fueled by all kinds of stuff. Sex, you name it. Money, power, whatever it is. Whatever it is. But little do you know, these people are right underneath our nose. It's just like the government told me, and the police and everything. These people are right underneath our nose. You watch them every day. That's what the government said. That wasn't me. That was the government that said that. Right on national TV and right on social media, YouTube. So you think you're looking at somebody that is, something, and it's all a front. It's all a front. So, yeah, it's very possible. And it's very possible Brian Laundrie will never be found ever again. Not because he got away, because the best of the best of the best swooped in and got him before anybody knew about it. And you'll probably never see him again, if I had anything to do with it. But I'm retired from all these crime fighting cases. Now I'm a YouTube couch potato. So yeah, it makes sense. I did see him and her, I believe, years ago, probably, I don't know, when my computer got hacked, probably 5, 6 years ago, 4 years ago, somewhere in there, maybe a little less or longer than that, when my computer got hacked. And my face got put all over everywhere. So yeah, it does happen. And I could have swore I seen both of them on a dating site when I went in to retrieve my photos that were put all over the place. I got people from all the way around the other side of the world sending me, "Oh, me love you for so long." All right. All right, I can go for that. What a day. Anyways, I got to try and get out of debt. I'm a couple $100 in debt with utility bills. And I gotta sell a couple things, make a couple deals, get rid of a couple things, maybe pawn shop or whatever. But we all got troubles. I guess I can make money on YouTube, but I don't know how to set up a thing on YouTube to do how to make. I don't know. I guess a Patreon or something, but I don't know how to do it. And then PayPal, you got to have. all this crap and everything. It's just, I don't know how to do that stuff. You want me to turn on my Pro Tools or Cubase or something and run a studio and shut, yeah, all right. But when it comes to stuff like this, YouTube and everything and streaming or whatever, I still don't know how to stream. I just use my webcam and go live. I don't even know if this is live. It says live, but is it really live or like a streaming webcam thing? I don't know. My little stream thing at the top of the thing ain't on. I'm on webcam, so I don't know. I don't get this stuff. I don't know. You want me to do something else? Yeah. You want me to help build a house or deck or put siding on or windows in? Sure. Well, I can't no more. My back is shot. My brain is not right anymore. But when it comes to all this stuff, I don't know. I don't know. But don't worry about me. Don't worry. I'll get out of debt. It might take me a month. A couple $100. I'm in debt, I think. Wait. Yeah, about $200 in utilities. But it's that time of year where everything goes up, even utilities. Everything goes up. So my opinion with the Brian Laundrie, and there are many Brian Laundries in the United States, but the tactics that he's using are terrorist tactics. Throwaway phones, laptops, always on the run, great mountain man, from what people are saying. Them are clues. Gabby wasn't reported missing until September 11th. That's a clue. Terrorism. And I wouldn't doubt it if some of our teams got wind of it, went in, and they don't need no badges. I don't know. These people keep saying, you can't do, you got to go through bull crap. If he's a terrorist, nobody tells the United States Special Forces what to do, not even the FBI. He's gone. If they got wind that he was a terrorist and they tracked him down, he's gone. And there ain't nothing the FBI, CIA, anyone could do about it. He's gone. That's it. They don't need no court papers and a shiny badge. And these people better wake up in America. They better wake up real soon, or you'll have millions of Brian Laundries running around in this country. They don't need no badge. And anyone telling you people they do are people maybe protecting these people. They gave up their freedoms and everything when they decided to kill people in America. They have no rights. They have no rights. They don't need the special forces and black ops teams don't need no court order to go in and take someone out. You understand? They can scream, you can't do that. I'm a police or I'm FBI. Yeah, it don't matter, boys. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Because the military don't need no stinking badges. If you're a terrorist and we find out about it, you're gone. And there ain't nobody that can do anything to save you. Nothing. There is nothing anyone can do. They can cry about it. They can scream about it. They can do whatever. But if he was being tracked by our boys, he's gone. If he didn't make it out of this country first, and he's still being tracked. After he leaves this country, they'll track him down. So there you go. And as the story goes and as the circle flows, So that's my opinion on the case, and I'm done with it. If they find him in America, he'll go down as the most stupidest criminal in the world. But, excuse me, he's probably long gone. If our boys didn't get to him first. If our boys got to him, he's long gone. You'll never see him again. So there you go. This country is filled with people, everyday, ordinary people that behind closed doors are terrorists. Terrorists using terrorist techniques to evade law enforcement. So, yeah, the world's changing. The United States is going to change. A lot of things are going to change. It's going to piss a lot of people off. You can't do that. You can't. Well, they lost their rights when they took up arms to attack United States citizens. They have no rights. Anyways, they're here and they follow Satan and terrorist techniques to stay ahead of Americans. You know, they lost their right. They have no rights. People, well, they're human. They lost their rights the day they came to this country and decided they were going to kill people and destroy our country. They have no rights. That's it. They lost their rights. Anyone that is even Timothy McVeigh, a homegrown terrorist that was trained by our military, he's got no rights. Everything should have been taken from him, his pension, everything, every medal that he ever got in the military, his uniform, his weapon, his ID, everything should have been taken from him, and his pension. And you forfeited that, Timothy McVeigh, the day you decided to kill Americans. All these people that we catch, you do the background on them. What are they? Military men. So they lost their rights. That's it. That's just my opinion, and I'm allowed to have my opinion because it's the United States of America. Dang, family has covered all branches in this country, served in every single one of them. You know, they lost their rights the day they decided to kill Americans. They got no rights. They got no rights. That's just my opinion. Who am I? I'm nobody. Well, I'm somebody to God, but to these people, I'm nobody, and I'll be the first one to tell you. No, I'm just an idiot. I just do a lot of research, and I just watch a lot of stuff. And my family was in the military and everything. And these people, I'm sorry, Brian Laundrie screams terrorists. I mean, people are screaming at me. You don't know, you're an idiot. You have no idea. No, terrorists. And there's more of them in this country, and our job ain't done in this country. And if you're a terrorist and you come up missing, there's nothing no one can do about it. If they're terrorists, they come up missing. They came up missing for a reason. They were terrorists. So, what am I going to do today? Well, I'm going to gather up some stuff. I'm going to pay off my debts, trying to pay off my debts, which are only the phone company and electric company, but I want to get caught up on that. And usually in the summertime, my electric bill goes way up because I run my air conditioner wall unit. So it skyrockets. And in the winter time, when I use the baseboard heaters, my electric bill goes skyrockets more than what I can afford. But then you have to get on energy assistant programs to try and help you. So usually this time of year, I usually fall behind in my bills a little bit. But I'm poor, so each day, each month, I pay a little bit more to try and get caught back up or whatever. Um, and then when summer comes, everything's fine because and I did buy some fans, so that's helping out. That's cheaper than running my air conditioner. Uh, you know, I'll be all right. You know, I'll be fine. But there are other people that are in worse shape than me. So, what can you do? I don't know. Be on the lookout for these people. Is it a coincidence that there's a string of bodies popping up out there that are screaming a terrorist group or something? Gang, whatever, terrorist, fake dating sites or whatever. Yeah, it's very possible. That's how they were getting their money in. People are saying the Laundrie family was worth millions. I don't know. It's none of my business. You know, the only thing my concern is how did they make them millions? Where did the millions come from? Was it a front, a business, a front to bring in? A lot of the government is finding out a lot of these people. They're fronts. They ain't what they say they are. They're just fronts. They either have a business or they have something. It's just a front to funnel money, to make it look like they're. It all makes sense to me. Oh, my back. My back, my head, my knees, my back, my head. So there you go. That's the whole thing. What's up with Upchurch flipping out? I don't know. Some rapper pissed them off or something. My advice to the young Upchurch, don't fall for it, dude. You got everything you want. Who cares what these people think? Who cares? You want to blow their mind, Upchurch? Do a rock album or something. Or do just a straight country. That's what I tell these younger people. You got talent. It's just where you putting that talent. And now we got wars breaking all out. And then now Upchurch and all these other country rappers are all pissed off, and people, they're not real rappers. Well, they're not. The real rappers started in the 70s and 80s, hardcore rapping and all that, and gang affiliations to it and everything. And that's what I try and tell these people: watch out what you get. It's like rock and roll. You don't have these wars going on in rock and roll. You just don't have it. Southern rock and all that. We just don't have these kind of problems. We just don't have these kind of problems because it's not. It's not about that with us. It's about music and family and hanging out the woods, the campgrounds and everything, and partying, having a great time, and listening to music and riding dirt bikes and motorcycles and anything we can get our hands on with four wheels. But the world has changed since the 1980s when I was a young man, a teenager. What can you do? Nothing. But be safe, people. There are more Brian Laundries in this country than you would ever think. So be safe. And I'm labeling them as terrorist acts. I'm sorry. A lot of people are saying you can't do that, and I can't. Well, I got my own opinion, and my opinion is Brian Laundrie is a terrorist in training. He might not even be who he says he is. He might be older than what he really is. And it ain't no coincidence that everybody underneath the sun looks like Brian Laundrie now. There's a reason for that. So I must have seen 20, 30 people already on YouTube that said they've spotted Brian Laundrie. Every photo does look like Brian Laundrie. You know, is it a coincidence? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was a front cover in case someone figured them out. Well, what do you do now? Well, if I was the general and they came to me and said, we got all these people that look like this guy for in some reason. Well, terrorist cover. Take them all out. What? Take them all out. Anyone that looks like them, just to make sure we get the right guy. Now, I know people out there in YouTube land are going, this guy is nuts. No, I'm not. Every single one of them gone. They even look like them. Why? Because they use these people as lookalikes to protect the original guy. Okay? So it's just like terrorists in the mountains. You know, Bin Laden had lookalikes. Saddam Hussein had lookalikes. Many of these people have lookalikes. Why? In case they're attacked, they might hit the wrong guy and the real guy gets away. So I'm done with this shenanigans that this country is playing with our lives and our children's lives. And they should really wake up and stop it. They're supposed to be here for the people, for this country, and they should be doing that. You know, and all the false information on YouTube is unbelievable. Every day, Trump's back in the White House. Every day, Biden's going to jail. And it's just gibberish. Hold on a minute. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go help my little brother bring in some groceries. Christ, I can't do nothing anymore. Unbelievable. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Let me go run down there and help them. I'll be back. Remember, people, there's all kinds of terrorists in this country and all kinds of nut jobs. And you got to be safe. You know, when the government comes out and and the president of the United States is saying they're all corrupt. The corruption is so bad, it's so deep. You know, that's what Mr. Trump was saying. And I was raised. You listen to the president, whether you agree with him or not. That's your commander in chief and the person that runs the country. You know what? If they were bad people, why did they let them into my White House? Why did they let these people into my White House if they are so bad? And the government and the FBI and the CIA and the military has information on them. Why are you letting these people into our White House if they're idiots or wanted for something? I don't understand it. It's just Satanism all the way, terrorism. And when the president gets on there and says, it's corrupt. All right. Well, then now we're dealing with something. Okay. How deep is it? Is it the FBI, CIA? Who is it? How deep is it? Who do we take out? You know, what are we doing? Shut the borders and we start going through this country and don't let people come in until we go through the people we got here. I don't understand it. And I'm done with all this madness. Done with it. I'll be back later, and I'm done with. I don't care no more who, but I don't give a crap. I really don't. Done with it. We're just fighting a losing battle in this country. He's from New York. Okay, start tearing apart New York. We don't harbor terrorists and people in New York. It's like these groups have taken over our whole country. And people think it's bull crap. That's but no. Pretty soon your kids and these people will be working for another country and they'll be slaves and making money for other people as we dwindle away. That's my opinion. All right, I'll be back.